Yo guys, what's up? Today I'm bringing you the finals. Season 3 finals, Cambuur Zygarden versus Zero Valley Murkrows. Also known as Mr. Murk or Wyatt, coach of the Zero Valley Murkrows, like I said. On the screen known as Memes and Dreams. Links to his shit will of course, like usual, all be down in the description below. So make sure to check him out, he has quality uploads. Final list like me as well, so check his shit out. Before I'm gonna start this off, you might like hear me and like say like, "Whoa, you sound a little bit ill." It's because I'm probably getting ill. Very, very logic, right? And as well, I recorded this thing twice, maybe 3 times even, because the first time I wasn't happy with how I recorded it, and the other 2 times Camtasia fucked up on me. So I am a little bit annoyed. So hopefully you won't notice that too much, but that's just a heads up, just in case. But now that that's out of the way, the finals. GPC Season 3, it's for the title, and I am the defending champion, and I am definitely looking forward to winning my second champion in a row, second title in a row, and stopping Mr. Wyatt over here from reaching his first one ever, because he was in the LBA, he never had a championship to his name yet, and I want to keep it that way. I want to be the destroyer of dreams, the destroyer of his memes and dreams, and that's why I'm here today. This match happened over a week ago, and a lot of you guys were in the chat probably, and I want to give you a massive shout out because that's honestly fantastic. That helps me so much. It really keeps me motivated to keep doing this shit. So yeah, thank you all for doing that, and please do it to every single guys that you know, because that's fantastic. Best feeling ever. However, the game itself. If you have seen my team analysis, if not, I will link it in the description below. If you have seen it, then you will notice that this is not quite the team I predicted to bring. Mainly the Azumarill is something I really didn't expect him to bring. I did prepare for it, so that's not too bad, but I really didn't expect him to bring. The team itself, I will quickly go over it in case you are a little bit lazy and like me, don't always want to watch that. I'm bringing a Son of Fence Venusaur with Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Growth. And I was gonna say Weather Ball, but Weather Ball was illegal with Chlorophyll apparently, so I had to run Sleep Powder. I'll change that last second, really 2 seconds before the game started, so hopefully that's not gonna bite me in the ass, because that seems to be the common thing in the finals or in the playoffs, that bites me in the ass sometimes, this stuff. Yeah. Last minute change is never good. However, this was one that I was forced to make. Rhyperior is a Pasho Berry Rhyperior, it's for your water attacks. Pasho Berry was there mainly for a Vaporeon, which he didn't bring, and for Salamence with the Hydro Pump. It carried Metal Burst, in conjunction, like I said, with the Pasho Berry. It carried the EQ and the Rock Blast for a nice stab moves, and also the Stealth for correct Stealth, of course. Max attack, max special defense. Miss Mages was a lead Miss Mages set with Focus Sash, Will-O-Wisp, Taunt, Icy Wind and Shadow Ball. Very standard. Alakazam was Life Orb the first time and the only time this season I'm bringing Life Orb Alakazam. Alakazam was 3 attacks, Psychic, Energy Ball for the Vaporeon and for the Azumarill mainly, and Shadow Ball for Mew and Gardevoir. And Substitutes, because I figured that Zam could pressure his team a lot and get up substitutes on his team, basically. Next up is Murkrow. Murkrow is in conjunction with Venusaur, the Son of Fence team, because it carries in the day, obviously. It's not Heatrock, it's Eviolite, just in case you had to switch in or knockoff from Mew. It was mainly the purpose why I had knockoff, why I had Eviolite over the Heatrock, because I didn't want to reveal my strats. But they get revealed either way because his Gardevoir is running trades, just a heads up. So, that it kinda sucks, but yeah. Yeah, Murkrow, very standard Murkrow set with T-Wave, with Sunny Day, with Brave Bird and with Taunt, so no recovery, but that's, yeah, not that useful on Murkrow because Murkrow was a suicide Murkrow anyway. And Manaphy, last but not least, Manaphy was there for Sneasel mainly. It carried a U-Turn, Tail Glow, Scald, Ice Beam and Energy Ball, and I was max HP and max speed, no item because like I said for Sneasel. He didn't bring Sneasel, so that's nice, because Sneasel wasn't necessarily going to do a lot to me, because I had to have Mega Venusaur, but I don't want to Mega Venusaur, that's why I had a check in Manaphy for Sneasel, mainly, specifically actually. And Manaphy is of course a humongous threat to every team. But yeah, he leads with Tyrantrum. This is the lead I expected to bring, because in my opinion he had 3 possible leads, which were Gardevoir to get a Mega Evolution as quickly as possible, and destroy his team, at least in my eyes. In his eyes, he could potentially destroy my team if we let out with something like Red Barrier with Menifee or with Venusaur. And even with Murkrows, no, well not Murkrows, because Murkrows had speed set before I'm maybe evolving, yeah. So that's why I expect him to lead up with Gardevoir and also Tyranitar or Mew, because they carry potentially Stat Box. And this was the more likely one because Mew is very likely gonna run 4 different moves since it has the 4 movesets in it. And it turns out he is gonna go for Stealth Rocks, but not on the first turn because he goes for the Head Smash first turn. I am able to burn him with the Will-O-Wisp. This shows me that he's not Scarfed and he's also not Lumberry. Meaning that this guy is a little bit crippled right now, and that's fantastic news for me because Tyranitar, I scouted it first turn what I was gonna do, and that's fantastic because that is a lot of like stress, not stress mainly, but a lot of pressure is gone because you never know what Tyranitar do, and Tyranitar is a humongous threat if you haven't scouted it for a specific set yet. I go to Menifee next turn. I could have gone for the Taunt, but I didn't want to risk losing my Miss Mages because Miss Mages is very crucial to beating his Mew and his Gardevoir. At least in my opinion, and that's why I wanted to keep it around for a little bit longer. He nicely predicts that and goes for the Stealth Rocks as I switch in Menifee. I go for the Ice Beam, kind of expecting him to sack it, or like use it as a switch into potentially Thunderous for an offensive switch. So yeah, I go for the Ice Beam, not really a lot of time for that. But it does work out for me because he switches into Mew. Turns out he's especially defensive. I go for the Tail Blow just to scare him out, to pressure him. Because Menifee is not the most useful one on my team, and Mew is a problem, so I wanted to have it as low as possible. And he goes for the Roar, and that's fantastic, because this means that he cannot run 4 moves that were a lot scarier versus me, versus my team, which I did expect him to run. So that's fantastic. He wasted 1 move slot in Roar, and that's not Will-O-Wisp, as you can see. Because he goes for the Taunt, I expected him to not run Will-O-Wisp. In my opinion, Will-O-Wisp would have been better, but I was willing to risk it in the Red Barrier, and I go for the EQs and the Taunts. EQs on his Taunt, I mean. He goes for the Psychic, next move I go for Rock Blast. Potentially, I mean, I didn't expect him to switch, but just showing him that I have Rock Blast and that his Elements or his Thunders is not a guaranteed safe switch, you know what I mean. I don't get a 5 hits, that would have been cool, but yeah, don't get it, so can I be salty about it? I'm just happy I didn't get it to turn, so yeah. He switches up Mew into his Elements, predicting the Stealth Rocks, or at least me not going for the Rock move. Which is honestly again good for me because his Mew is now low, and Mew was honestly a decent problem. And now that I know that Mew is low, he cannot roost on anything on my team either, because everything on my team outspeeds it and can just KO it. So that's fantastic. He goes into Salamence, gets it in before the Stealth Rocks, manages to get off the Draco Meteor. Even Hydreigon would have KO'd through the Basho Berry. So honestly, the Nullbear sets didn't come into play, but it's fine. Rapiri did its job. And I can now force him to stay in with Alexam, because Alexam, like I said, usually I'm going to focus Alexam. So he was, in my opinion, very likely to stay in and just to weaken me, to break the sash. And he did exactly that, and he dies to the Life Orb recall from his Draco Meteor, next Draco Meteor hit. So that's fantastic news, because that means that Salamence is dead, and yeah, that's nice. He brings in as Azumarill. Azumarill goes to Belly Drum, expecting me to switch out into, well, not staying in, at least. Very good play in his hand, pretty obvious as well, but it's a good play nonetheless. I go into Menifee, kind of expecting to be a banded set, and go for the Ice Spin, expecting me to switch in Venusaur. But losing it to the Belly Drum Azumarill is not too bad, because I still have a counter back in Venusaur, which easily outspeeds it, because I am, like I said, Sun Offense Venusaur, so he can speed creep all he wants, but I am not going to be slower than Azumarill. So yeah, Venusaur is able to deal with Azumarill. Azumarill didn't really do anything first in my team. It took down Menifee, but Menifee was not the most useful thing. Here, as you can see, like I said earlier on, he has a Gardevoir in on my Chlorophyll Venusaur, and he knows that I'm Chlorophyll Venusaur now. Would have been pretty obvious because I didn't Mega Evolve first his Azumarill, so yeah, I guess. I sack the Miss Mage. I'm gonna quickly pause it, by the way, because he was like you could see, he was Trace, he was Chlorophyll. He could have used a normal Venusaur, a normal Gardevoir to against my Venusaur to just scare up my Venusaur, because Venusaur is a humongous threat in the sun, as you can see now. Everything on his team is weakened, or I can weaken it to the point where it just gets picked off by Alakazam or Miss Mages, even Miss Mages is dead here. So he could have potentially stayed in normal Gardevoir form and yeah, would have had the Chlorophyll, which would be pretty scary, to be honest. Luckily for me, he doesn't do that. He Mega Evolves up, getting the speed to not have a speed up with Venusaur, at least a potential speed tie, because I'm pretty sure I was slower than him, since I'm not max speed on Venusaur. But this means that I can go into Murkrow, get up my Sunny Day. I knew for a fact that he was going to switch here, but I couldn't risk him not going for the switch into Tyrantrum. Because if he did go for the Hyper Voice right here, I would have lost. All I need to do is scare out this Gardevoir, because on the next Stealth Rock switch in, Alakazam Shadow Ball is a guaranteed OHKO, since Alakazam's Shadow Ball does 75.1% or something to 87%, so I couldn't KO him before the Stealth Rocks switch in, and now I can KO him, so that's all I wanted to do. And also, he brings the Tyrantrum, since Tyrantrum is his only counter to my Murkrow, and it's the only counter, it's the best counter he has on his team right now. To kind of waste the Sun turns, and knowing that he's gonna waste, not gonna KO my Murkrow, since he obviously doesn't want to have Venusaur in with the most Sun turns available. This means that I know for a fact he's not gonna go for the attacking move, and he goes for the Rock Polish. And like I said in the team builder, which if you've seen that, I said that this Venusaur is built to outspeed an adamant Tyrantrum with a +2 speed boost from like an Agility or like 2 Dragon Dances potentially. But it was meant to outspeed it, and it actually comes into play, which is fantastic, because I can now get up the growth, since the burn Tyrantrum is not going to do too much damage to me. A crit wouldn't have taken me out either way, and I can now just pull through with Venusaur to destroy the rest of his team. Like I said, I don't have the Heat Rock, meaning that his best play in hindsight would have been sacking off Mew, but he obviously expects me to carry the Heat Rock on Murkrow, which is a fair play, which honestly in hindsight would have maybe should have done. But yeah, he goes into his Thundurus to kind of bluff the T-Wave. He doesn't carry the T-Wave because he was a bulk upset, which was pretty cool. It doesn't come into play, as you can see, because I can just take him down with the Sledge Bomb, and he forfeits the next turn, since he cannot win versus my Son of Fence Venusaur or even the Alakazam, which I had in the back. So it's fair that he like forfeited. Honestly, my personal opinion, just play the game out, but that's yeah, not for everyone. So, but yeah, it was a good game nonetheless. It was a very fast-paced game, but I enjoyed it nonetheless, since my Venusaur, I was finally able to pull off the Venusaur sweep with the Son of Fence, which is what I tried to do in the match versus Dolce, in the Christmas game, I'm gonna call it that, I guess, which is where I completely fucked the thing over, because I was playing very bad and I was very, yeah, stale at the game. I was a little bit rusty, but luckily I could pull it off right here, and I'm a champion again. Guys, I just did it. It was so quickly, but I'm the Season 3 champion now again. So, for at least to my knowledge, I am the only team, the only coach with 2 championships in the same league. At least in a relevant league, but the only league that I know of. I think I'm the only one. So that's fantastic. That's honestly fantastic. I'm writing history right here, and yeah, I'm gonna try to win Season 4 as well, of course, because I want to keep writing history. But I am pretty sure there will be a lot of guys trying to take me down, at least. Since I'm now forced to be reckoned with, I think they are gonna try to beat me with everything they have in their storage, everything they have back up their arsenal. So I am looking forward to Season 4 of the GPC. If you want to join yourself, which is definitely possible, let me know in the comment section down below, because I am obviously the founder of the league, so I can potentially do something for you to make you get in the league. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, let me know by leaving a like, let me know by leaving comments. If you would have played this differently, also let me know, of course, because it's always good to see other opinions on the game. Yeah, check out my opponent, Mr. Murk, Wyatt, coach of the Sierra Valley Murkrows, like I mentioned a few times as well. Anything else I want to say? You've probably seen my initial reaction on this right now, or maybe you haven't yet, but that'll be in the video. I think that's about it. I will have a game versus Pierre up in the coming week, hopefully. That's the guy that I didn't face in the finals, only semi-finals, because he lost to Mr. Murk over here, and he was facing Matthew in the second round, the losers bracket. So I will have my redemption towards him, because he obviously took me down earlier this season, and I want to have my revenge on him. And yeah, also there will be a rival battle, and the rival battle will be versus Yushi Gunner, aka coach of the Bangladesh. Rival battle itself, the function of that will be explained in that video. For now, hope you enjoyed. Hope you am happy that I won, because I am, goddammit. But for now, goodbye, and hope you have a fucking wonderful day. Guys, I did it again. Oh, what the hell? This was a pretty shit-on ending, as you can see, because of the forfeit, but what the fuck? This is just my initial reaction. It's 3:15 AM. I've got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. I'm only gonna get like 4 hours of sleep, so fuck. What the fuck, man? This was worth it though. Look at this fucking finish I'm pulling through. That's crazy. Oh man, this is... Holy shit. I am actually... I don't know how to respond to this. It's pretty weird because my little brother's gonna come home within the next 5-10 minutes out of work, so I have to rush this a little bit. But oh man, this is a lot. Oh, the pressure that's gonna be released from this. Oh, holy shit. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you fuck. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you like watching this. Hope you like me winning again, because damn guys, we did it. Oh man. But yeah, I'll check everything out later, and you will probably hear some kind of better response to this. But see ya for now, and have a nice day.